Davina McCall says she's in good spirits after revealing that she is having surgery to remove what she called a benign brain tumour. In an announcement posted on social media by her partner, the presenter and campaigner said the growth, called a colloid cyst, was discovered following a health scan a few months ago and that the chances of getting one were 3 in a million. She urged her fans not to worry too much, saying she had all the faith in the world in her surgeon and his team. With more, here's Faye Barker.
Hi. So I'm posting this.
A message from Davina McCall today that came as a shock to fans.
Because a few months ago I did a menopause talk for a company and they offered me a health scan in return, which I thought I was going to ace. But it turned out I had a benign brain tumour called a colloid cyst, which is very rare. 3 in a million.
The presenter, who's recently filmed dating show My Mum, Your Dad, went on to say she was doing well, despite going through a lot.
It's big. It's 14 millimetres wide, and it needs to come out because if it grows, it would be bad.
The 57-year-old is a prolific menopause campaigner, raising awareness of symptoms and advocating better treatment. She also regularly shares fitness videos and had no obvious complaints of feeling unwell. The colloid cyst is non-cancerous but can cause problems if untreated.
The fluid chamber above the cyst expands and can cause pressure on the surrounding brain, and hence it may need to be operated, because if that pressure continues to build up, it can be very dangerous to the patient and it causes symptoms.
I love my job.
Earlier this autumn, Davina won a special National Television Award for her 30 years on our screens.
One housemate's been evicted.
While she recovers from surgery, her partner, hairdresser Michael Douglas, will keep fans updated.
I am in good spirits. You coming around to say hi?
So, just letting people know that I will have my eye on her throughout this
He's got my back.
She expects to be in hospital for 9 days, and already countless fans are wishing her well. Faye Barker, ITV News.
I'll see you on the other side.
Our science correspondent Martin Stew is here. Well, Davina seems upbeat about it. She says it is benign, it is incredibly rare, but she also said she wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's start with the rare factor. She said 3 in a million, so she's very unlucky to have this in the first place. The good news is, whilst she and a lot of other people described it as a tumour, I think medically speaking it's technically a benign cyst growing inside her, and benign means it's not cancerous. It's probably been there almost since she was born, just growing very, very slowly inside of her. It's now got to, as she said, 1.4 centimetres, which is about just over half an inch. And the issue is, if it starts to get bigger than that, it can impact the movement of fluid inside the brain. And as we heard from the scientist there, what that can do is start to cause something called hydrocephalus, a condition you don't want because it can trigger things like headaches, vomiting, blurred vision, and at the most extreme case, unconsciousness. And that is why Davina has taken the decision to have it removed. So to do that, it involves drilling into the skull itself. It's a microscopic thing, so a little robotic arm will go in, pierce the cyst to release the gel, and then remove it out of the top. So that's why she's taken the decision. Now, it is worth saying that the only reason she knows about this isn't because she was having symptoms, it's because she'd had a private scan done after presenting actually at a menopause event. They offered her a scan afterwards, and that's how she discovered it. So if you're sat at home and are concerned this might be something that's affecting you, really what we need to be looking out for, those of us who can't afford the scans, is any of those symptoms. If you have serious headaches or vomiting or other things, go and see your GP, they can refer you. But fingers crossed she's in the right hands and she's done exactly the right thing.
Yeah, well, Martin, thank you. Of course, we wish Davina all the very best. Thank you.